Hi everybody and welcome back. So today I'm going to be walking you through how to use Prezi. So the first step is that you got to sign up. And it's really easy. So you just click on sign up now and the link is on the video. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose public because you don't want to do the enjoy, you don't want to pay. And you only get 100 MB. So first of all, I would fill out my information and I already have an account for this. And so after you sign up, you're going to go to login and let me pause the video, log in and show you around. Hi guys. Alright, so I'm already entered in to my Prezi account. So I'm going to hit new Prezi because I have no Prezi. And it's going to start loading. And then, so here we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look at a template. You can do blank if you want. But I'm just going to go look at a template if I like any template. And it turns out I just found it. Goal. That's what I like. You're going to choose that one. Alright, so if I were you and I'm a Prezi user, I would want to type in, I'm just going to say my goal is to better study habits and grades. And, and I want to just move that I can. And I'm just going to say bye. Of course, you're wonderful and one and only Tiki Tech Guru. Right, and I'm just gonna change. I can change the font of what I've written to body. And this is how it would look like. If I wanted title, it would look like that. But I'll keep it subtitle for now. And I'm gonna drag it like right beneath it. All right. So my recommendation to you is before, I get carried away with what it can do and all that stuff. I would really fill in the circles. These circles that start at like, 2. If you click on that, that's the first thing you'll enter. We'll just say, plan 1. Or actually, you know what? Step 1. We'll say, prioritize your homework. That's the first thing you want to do to better grades, and we'll just keep it blue. And you know what? Let's just the first slide just sort of gives us an out, like a mainframe overall picture, and let's just see if like how it works out. Okay. And whenever you get this question, just say allow. Okay, so this is basically the first slide you get to see. So, yep. So fill in the bubbles is my thing to you, definitely. And we'll just go to step 2. All right, and you know what? Have a good night's sleep or some sort of a sleep schedule to fulfill your sleeping needs. Because if you do not have good sleep, guys, I will tell you, you cannot run and go through the day and understand anything. You're more likely to be confused and struggle. Now, step 3, and this is actually, guys, I don't know if you guys want to call it made up. I don't know if you guys want to follow it, but yeah, check educate life 101. The website by Tiki Tech Guru. Now, a couple of you be like, well, Yeah, well, he does upload some things, but sometimes he doesn't even do some things. Well, it takes me time, guys, to make videos, edit them, do certain stuff. Okay, and okay, so now definitely I want to emphasize this is step 5. Oops. Review your notes. It can be about 5 to 10 minutes each class. Okay, if you can, and otherwise, review every other day. You guys have just got to know how to review. That is important. And another thing is, actually I want to space this in between. Another thing I will say, emphasize is when you review, no music, no food. That is very distracting. So do not keep that. That will keep you tempted to eat, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, no, no, no! Let me just have a little bit of it, and let me just, and then you'll start going everywhere, and you'll be like, "Let me get out of my room." As soon as you go down your room, or you get out of where you were, you're gonna find it really hard to settle back into the room. So please do not do that. No music, no food, and avoid any distractions. And by the way, keep quiet and have others respect your quiet space. Okay? And every once in a while, I will emphasize this. Another thing is that, and I'm going to say breaks. You can chunk homework 30 minutes, time yourself, which is different because that's basically, chunking homework is 30 minutes and then a break. But timing yourself is like, let's say you get home at 2 and then you have to go somewhere, right? And you only have like 2 hours, and it takes an hour to drive. So you get home at 2 o'clock, you have 2 hours. So just time yourself, and you actually in that time divide how much time you give to your work, and then later catch up with it again. Now, um, you know, it's really important that you time yourself. You can chunk yourself. Breaks are just this important. Otherwise, you'll have a breakdown. So it's really important. Now, number 7, I will say, have some fun time. Have some amount of time given to yourself. You gotta do that. I don't care if you are sleeping. You might be playing video games. You might be listening to your music. You might be just occasionally just watching a YouTube video. You might be laughing. You might be reading a book for a couple of minutes. That is, if you really like to read books. Because I know if I'm over exhausted, I don't like to read. I would like to just lay down and just chill. Give some time to yourself. And I'm gonna bookmark those examples out there because I will say, of course, PS3 for all you gamers out there, and Xbox 360. Um, you know, uh, read definitely, and let me just fill in the rest. Like I said, we'll have to remember it all back again. But read, listen, music, watch a YouTube video. And now don't be too addicted though. Not be too YouTube. It's just maybe one or two that you might want to watch, and um, definitely listen to, just lay back and relax. Maybe you might want to count your blessings. That's really important. Every day, you are blessed with some sort of wonder from God. You must always give him credit. You know, and if it really helps you for your fun time, you really want to stay calm and focus. You might as well meditate. It's not bad to meditate. Um, it helps actually calm your soul down. You're able to think, and you're able to relax. Oh, and you can even go for a run. There's so many activities I can tell you, but um, I want to list just these. And let's get to my next slide. Now, of course, in school, you don't get all the stuff you want. Yeah, you might be studying all night, and I'm one of those people, and you might not get what you want. That's fine. That's understood. You know how frustration is. So, you know what? Review constantly the concepts you don't understand. And now you know what? Here's how you do this, because this is actually a step. But you know what? Here's how you do this. You're gonna you should go first of all ask a teacher. Your teachers. Okay, get after school help. After school help. Okay, and definitely I cannot stress it enough. Think of ways to creatively review. Now, so you might be wondering, well, he's supposed to be making a Prezi and showing us Prezi well. So I've showed you basically. I filled in all these slides right here. But if I wanted to add more slides, I can. And all I do is go to the add frame. There you go. Yeah. See, now you'll have like a frame to go to. So you can. So this won't be. This will be a little outside of your PowerPoint, but it still work, I think. And we'll just say the and all right. And thanks for listening. Alright, so now let's just see how good this is. And okay, yeah, by the way, I click save. And I think it does autosave because it said like last. If you go back in the video and look at what I was before I clicked save, it said saved at 2050. So the time right here is 8:50. So and we'll just actually go to present and see. Yeah, allow. So and actually, I didn't. Let's just. I think you have to. Yeah, you have to be on side one, just the main board one itself, and then hit present. Hit OK. Alright, so better study habits and grades by me. Alright, so there you go. Prioritize your homework. And I went through all this with you. So yeah. Alright. And you could add more frames if you wanted to, or pathways and stuff, and you can even draw a circle frame and just say, hey, um you know uh get help from parents, and you might as well want to communicate with them as well. So I'll just communicate them about school. And now I know what you might be thinking. Well, um, it's really important because your parents dig you out of trouble. So, and they will help you out. And even though you might have to go through a little bit of lecture, it's not really lecture. It's actually beneficial for you. So yeah, and let's just say I wanted to delete that board I had, right? So I can just delete that number 9 by right clicking. Hit let's see. Actually, I can't. So hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see here. Well, let's just leave it as is, and we'll just drag this up on top. And yeah, we'll just leave it like that. We'll just rearrange it, and we'll just see from here when we hit present, and we'll just hit allow. We'll just go back. There you go. Next thing. Oh, that's pretty decent actually. So definitely, guys, use it. Share it with all your buddies. You know, make them succeed and make yourself have some success. And of course, there you go. Auto saving goes there. But guys, please, be successful in what you do, and make all you do, make it count. So that's all I have to say, guys. And without anything else, and without further ado, peace and bye. Okay, guys. I forgot to add a quick thing, which is how to get out of Prezi. Sure, pretty much. You might be saying, well, it's pretty easy. You can go to exit, but you know, that's what you basically do. You hit exit, and yes, you were right. And so it'll save your changes, and then it'll ask you. It'll be like Untitled Prezi, edit, public and reusable. You can even change that content and make it private. And if you want to make it private, you know, um, there you go. Private, it can be accessed by owner. So you know that I don't see why you can't see. I think that's because you're a basic user. But you see, Untitled Prezi, we'll just call it effective study habits. Now I'm thinking I might upload this Prezi maybe a little later, but I will add in a little bit of current other things, and you know see what you know I'm out of words right now, but I will see what else I can add in, and maybe I might just hyperlink it, and if I make changes from time to time, you'll be able to see them. But then you're gonna have to keep on watching it back and forth, because study habits will change and they depend on from people to people. So that's basically it, guys. And by the way, definitely refer your friends to Prezi, because if you refer, you get some cool goodies from Prezi itself. So I would really do that if I had all these buddies that I knew that are awesome, and they go, and we can all succeed and make our success happen through Prezi if we're done with PowerPoint. Because I know sometimes we're tired of PowerPoint or Google presentation, but it's really useful. You can try PowerPoint, Prezi, and Google Docs, which is basically for presentation as well. But in Google Docs, you can also do a couple of other things, which I will show you a little later. But that's pretty much it, guys. Bye for now. Okay, guys. I forgot to add a quick thing, which is how to get out of Prezi. Sure, pretty much. You might be saying, well, it's pretty easy. You can go to exit, but you know, that's what you basically do. You hit exit, and yes, you were right. And so it'll save your changes, and then it'll ask you, it'll be like Untitled Prezi, edit, public and reusable. You can even change that content and make it private. And if you want to make it private, you know um, there you go. Private, it can be accessed by owner. So you know that I don't see why you can't see. I think that's because you're a basic user. But you see, Untitled Prezi, we'll just call it effective study habits. Now I'm thinking I might upload this Prezi maybe a little later, but I will add in a little bit of current other things, and you know see what you know I'm out of words right now, but I will see what else I can add in, and maybe I might just hyperlink it, and if I make changes from time to time, you'll be able to see them. But then you're gonna have to keep on watching it back and forth, because study habits will change and they depend on from people to people. So that's basically it, guys. And by the way, definitely refer your friends to Prezi, because if you refer, you get some cool goodies from Prezi itself. So I would really do that if I had all these buddies that I knew that are awesome, and they go, and we can all succeed and make our success happen through Prezi if we're done with PowerPoint. Because I know sometimes we're tired of PowerPoint or Google presentation, but it's really useful. You can try PowerPoint, Prezi, and Google Docs, which is basically for presentation as well. But in Google Docs, you can also do a couple of other things, which I will show you a little later. But that's pretty much it, guys. Bye for now.